and you will never be tuned in. Tuned in.
You know what it is.
My opinions are facts. Podcast.
Yeah. Straight up.
What's happening?
Yeah.
Nah, shit, you know, snowed in like the most of the country right now. Not most of the country, but you know, the South. Now I mean, Florida getting snow and shit, this and that and shit. So you know, everybody inside right now.
Yeah. Eastern America, whole East, top to bottom. From from Vermont to Florida, everybody got some snow.
Okay. Let me know you hear echo. Do you hear echo? No, when you talk.
Nope.
No, all right. Nah, I turned up so people on TikTok can hear you and shit. But I mean, we started off like, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Dre got the lawsuit. Now I mean, suing the record company. He's suing Spotify. You think the Party Next Door album's gonna come out?
Eventually, yeah. Once the lawsuit done. But I mean, the lawsuit, I think, was really just a ploy for him not to let Kendrick perform Not Like Us at the Super Bowl.
I mean, not really. I mean, his song ain't getting taken down. You know, a lawsuit, that shit could last 2 years.
No, what I'm saying is, I don't think he can win. He's probably on some mode. If I can get to the point where he can do all the legal matter to where they can be like, okay, you can't perform the song because we got a legal issue going on. Because that's his last.
Yeah,
resort.
but that ain't gonna happen. That song's getting played regardless. So the whole thing is that contract. He think he ain't making no money and this and that, and making money, but like, you know, it's gonna hurt his contract. That's the only reason why. Like, the Super Bowl got nothing to do with Super Bowl. Super Bowl is less than a month. They're gonna take that song down. They ain't gonna make it.
No, I ain't talking about take the song down, but think about what.
Not take the song down by him not performing that song in the Super Bowl. He's gonna perform in the Super Bowl.
So
it's a lawsuit. That could take for 2 years.
It's not about him winning the lawsuit. He hoping. I know his bottom line. Probably, if anything, he knows he can be like, look, I don't care win or lose. I can't have that man perform that song in front of the whole entire world.
It's going to happen. They can't stop him from not making it play in the Super Bowl. That lawsuit has. Okay, what I'm saying is a lawsuit is not going to make him stop doing the song. Do you understand that?
I'm not saying it's going to work, but he's
the thing is, they ain't go to court yet for the filing yet.
I understand that. So what I'm saying is,
so the thing is, he can't stop him for not performing that song in the Super Bowl at all.
I'm not saying he would stop him, but I'm saying
he's not doing that for that. Know what I mean?
Yeah, yes, he is.
How can you win this? The Super Bowl is less than a month. They could postpone the prelim or whatever, how it goes and shit. He's going to perform it. They don't have enough time for him to stop not playing that song in the Super Bowl.
Honestly, this is what I'm trying to say. Now, I'm not saying this is going to work or whatever the case may be.
You mean it's going to work? He just filed it. When's the court date? So the court date is going to be after the Super Bowl, so it doesn't matter.
Let me finish what I'm saying first so I can get out what I'm trying to say. So what he's doing right now, honestly, we win the lawsuit. Defamation is the hardest thing to prove. So I doubt he's going to win that. So he's trying. I say he won't succeed, but he is trying. The only thing he's like, you know what? Fuck it. If I could do anything in this world, try to do, not saying it's going to work, I could try to get this man to make him pull that song from the Super Bowl and not perform.
No, it's not. No, it's not. They're not going to pull it. How he's going to make it get pulled? You tell me how he's going to make it get pulled. He has to go through the whole litigation of court system. He can't get the song pulled within 3 weeks. Actually, what, 2.5 weeks?
I'm not talking about pool from Spotify. I'm talking about being
No, I'm not. I'm talking about the Super Bowl. How many times I said Super Bowl? I didn't say Spotify. I kept saying Super Bowl.
So
he
you
can't get
me,
the song. He can't get the song pulled from the Super Bowl. How can he? How can he?
First of all right, you see what he did last month.
What did he do last month? What did he do last month?
Get to that. Let me get to it first.
You just made a foul. What the fuck are you talking about?
All right, you cut me off mid-sentence, so I can't finish that. What I'm saying is, last month, OVO and NFL just did a joint venture where he put his OVO logo on their football football gear.
Okay, so you know that deal been already set up for months.
All right, so they did that. So his thing is this: he's throwing against the wall. Not saying it's gonna work. So because there's another employees to it, he's not winning the damn defamation. So
now, if you say that Jay and NFL said, "Hey, you can't do that song," that's one thing. But Drake, for this court lawsuit, for it to get pulled, it's not gonna happen that way. It can't happen that way.
All right. So once again, like I said, he can go to the corpus of NFL like, "Hey, look, Roger."
Yeah, he could do that. Yeah, he could do that, but not because of the lawsuit.
Period. He could say that song is harmful to his reputation.
Okay, so like I said, if he goes to the NFL, that's one thing.
That's what I'm saying. He's going.
No. You said the lawsuit. That's why he made his lawsuit for that.
If I could finish a whole sentence, what I'm saying.
No, that's what you said though.
I said that because I'm saying the lawsuit that he filed, what he's doing is he'll go to the NFL like, "Hey, I got this lawsuit going on."
The lawsuit is about his new universal contract. That's what it is.
What's stated in the contract or in the lawsuit? I mean, whose name's all through it? What song's through it?
Okay, once again, the lawsuit will not stop him from doing Not Like Us in the Super Bowl. He has 2 weeks to perform it at the Super Bowl.
Okay, so you saying
the case haven't even started. So what are you talking about?
So you won't say that this man. So there's no possible way they could say, "Hey, you can't perform that song because we can't have a defamation."
Okay, once again, if he talks to Roger Goodell and them, but you know what? No, you said the lawsuit. You keep saying the lawsuit will stop him from doing that.
Okay, all right. The lawsuit's part of the whole thing. His defamation.
No, okay. So and what did it say? He losing money behind it. He thinks his new contract with Universal is not going to be over $600 million. That's what he's saying. If it's anything, he will say the fucking Super Bowl in the lawsuit. And everybody knew from the beginning, like Drake said, y'all doing a ploy against my redoing my new contract. He said that from the beginning.
So he pulled that petition. So now he has a defamation lawsuit. So he pulled that. That was a petition he was doing.
Yeah, it's still the same thing with the bots and everything else.
He pulled back that petition.
Okay, so same thing with the lawsuit. But anyways, go on, because we ain't sticking on this forever.
Yeah, because like I said the other day, he got to be. I mean, he probably performing, but Drake's going to try to stop it. It's not going to work, but you got to try. You got to do anything at this point.
But he ain't going to do nothing because you know why? Roger Goodell got nothing to do with it.
We'll see. If anything, you know what I predict might happen though.
Yeah.
Just because all that, they might like the beat play. We get in the beat like how Usher did. What song was it? I think it was My Way.
He's going to say some words off of it at least.
We'll see. We got maybe 13 days. I think Super Bowl's on the 8th this year. So we'll find out. Or 3 weeks away. I'm sure.
But what I don't get though, like, you know what I mean? I don't know how Universal gonna start treating them or whatever during the, you know what I mean, during the lawsuit, after the lawsuit, you know what I mean. But still, at the end of the day, he can't do nothing. Like this still is not gonna be a Drake year this year. You know what I mean? Because for one, Kendrick still got to do the Super Bowl. All right, so you know that's gonna be all over social media, wherever he does in that for like a good 2.5 weeks. And then also, too, you got him on tour with SZA. So that tour is going to be for how long? Like, I don't know what Drake was going to fall into place within that. I don't know what place. So, you know what I mean? So his best bet, wait till after the tour, wait like a month after the tour, then start going to, you know what I mean? Start going to Drake mode. That's all he got. Like he can't sit back, wait for the ride to end. because we know at the end of the day with with Kendrick, just say, you know what I mean, if I'm Drake, Kendrick, you're gonna do your one little feature this year because he ain't making another album. He ain't making no more new songs. That's just dumb because now, you know how Kendrick is. After the tour, he ain't gonna drop another album for like 2 or 3 years.
Well, Kendrick been doing different last year. He had a whole different rhythm. There's 3 things Kendrick did. He never did.
Come on, we know it was different. It was a different situation last year. That's because he was in a rap battle. That's why he was dropping songs and drop albums, this and that. I'm talking about once this tour is over, there's nothing more Kendrick can do.
What do you mean? Why couldn't he drop another album next year?
He's not going to drop it. Come on, ain't nobody dumb. Kendrick is not going to drop another album next year.
Well, like I said, he switched up the model.
Anybody who listen, who watching, y'all think Kendrick going to drop an album next year?
No, this year, 2025. It just started.
Okay, like I said, what did I say just a minute ago? After the tour is over, and Drake does his Kendrick does his one feature this year, Kendrick is going to fall back. You're not going to see him. He is not going to be in nobody's videos. 2 years, he'll drop another album. So 2027, that's when Kendrick will probably drop another album. You got no more gas.
Well,
so that's what I'm saying. So that's when Drake can come right back in. Like soon the tour is over, he can come back in. But right now, Drake got to fall back.
I ain't talking about Drake. I'm talking about Kendrick. So Kendrick now.
Okay, what do you think I was talking about?
I know. So what I'm saying, my point I'm getting across is this. Kendrick is taking a different viewpoint, a different angle this time. The reason why he's doing that is because maybe he might want to make it this year. Okay, I get the tour, put another album, and be done for a couple of years like you always be a boogeyman. So why, you know what I'm saying, why even make the pressure? Because now, this first time when he struck hot, he stayed, give us different shit. We never got this much music before. Yes, we never had the beef before, but we never got this much music out of him.
Not like us.
So, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, he's going to drop something. To think about it. I mean, when SZA gave a little whatever deluxe, he's going to put something else out just because he wants to.
He ain't dropping no more.
Like
I said, nah, I mean, he gonna drop a feature once a year feature. Next year, gonna drop a feature. It's once a year feature, and that's it. He's not dropping no more music, no more albums, no nothing. Know what I mean? He got no more gas. And know what I mean? Hey, why should he drop again? I mean, he killed it. He killed it in 2024. He's gonna kill it this year. Know what I mean? Like I said, he gonna do the Super Bowl. Then after the Super Bowl, he going, you know what I mean? He gonna fall back. I mean, it's gonna be about time because we're gonna get tired of him too. And then, you know what I mean, who's the next big act who's gonna come out? But like I said, with Drake, I mean, Drake, he's pushing 40. So it's just like now, what type of music you want to drop? What type of music you want to drop?
How do you think Kendrick is?
Okay, he's pushing 42. So, like I said too, what else he going to drop? He's going to fall back for a couple years.
So here's between Kendrick and Drake, as far as artistically wise, music wise. Kendrick always make innovative music where you can always go up.
That's true.
You're going to his trajectory different. Drake, his thing is here because what he makes for the fan base and for the money, for the commercialization. So Drake has to be here. You can never go up or like he did at first until after the album views. He was so commercial today, he can never be artistically challenging himself. Kendrick can always do that. So that's why Kendrick can continue making music on and on again because he always challenges himself artistically.
Right.
That's what Drake quit after the Views album. That's the difference.
He did. You know what I mean? Because I ain't gonna lie, to me, that's his last best album. Scorpion, he just lucked out on Kiki and shit. Like, you know what I mean?
Well, because he made nothing but.
Shout out to what's his name, light skinned boy and shit that did the dance. It'll start with an S. Old boy, you know what I mean? Then Kiki, do you love me? What's his name? Damn, I forgot his name. I follow my IG too.
He ain't
But,
popping too much. I don't know who the hell it is, but I mean, I probably seen
I
it.
mean,
But,
Lightskin, he's in the video and shit. You know what I mean? He the one that saved the album just by doing his dance and went viral. Hey, Byron, what's his name who did the Kiki dance for Drake?
I might see a video one time, but other than that, it's always a clip on IG, so I don't know.
Yeah, the song got played out way before the video came out.
So
but anyways,
that's my point. That's my point about Kendrick. Kendrick can always Kendrick's an artist, and he always artistically challenging himself, so he can drop anytime. That's why he's able to drop.
We know we could drop anytime, but the thing is, we know Kendrick. He is after 2025. Well, shit, put it this way, he ain't dropping no more music other than his once a year feature, and then he's not dropping next year unless his once a year feature. He's not dropping the album next year.
So we bring it back. And let me finish. So when the beginning of Not Like Us video, did we hear an intro to a song? Everybody, we just heard a beat or heard a little snippet. We was like, "Yo, what's that? That shit's hard." And everybody was jonesing for it. So when he did the rollout for the GNX album, he still had a song played at the beginning that no one didn't hear yet. So
okay,
that's it. That's him showing you that I got some more shit in the tuck.
Everybody knew he's dropping the album. Everybody knew he was dropping the album. Everybody in the world knew Kendrick was dropping the album. What are you talking about?
When he did a rollout, everybody
reincarnated. I'm a star, baby. All my ladies.
When he put out the GNX,
okay.
When he put out the GNX,
hey, my bad.
Damn, let me get this out. The GNX. So the beginning of the album, the rollout, the beginning of the video, there's another song playing.
We know that.
Just like he did with Not Like Us. So being he had something playing at the beginning, what does that mean? He got something in the tuck ready to go. Just like he did with GNX surprises with the album. Guaranteed.
So everybody knew in the world that he's dropping the album. What is you saying?
He's dropping another one this year.
Okay. How do you know he's dropping one this year?
Because just like the rollout, once again from
he had at the beginning. What song? What song?
We don't know the song because it was a snippet.
What is a snippet of what? What are you talking about?
Okay, for the rollout for GNX, he had a rollout video for the album.
Okay.
Did you see it? What? I'm asking, did you see it?
The rollout for the album. What are you talking about? Please explain. You're not explaining that. Okay, we know the album.
GNX album. So he had a rollout video. If you go on the YouTube, the rollout video it was two cars. He had that one GNX, he had another one, side to side. So
okay.
All right. So the beginning of that video, he had another song playing.
Okay.
So to me, that requires either it's going to be a deluxe or another album with the new song playing in the background. So he's dropping something else.
Might be a deluxe, extra 2 or 3 songs. Woo.
We might drop, or it might be a whole different
album. So it's not a fucking another album. Everybody knows Kendrick is not dropping another album. What is you talking about? You're the only person saying this. Everybody knew an album was coming out, and you talk about the rollout for GNX. What is you talking about?
Last year, everybody said last year too, he wasn't dropping an album because he dropped 5
No,
songs.
Everybody knew he was dropping the album. Everybody thought the album was coming around the Super Bowl. That's what everybody said. What is you talking about? Everybody in the world thought it was going to be around the Super Bowl.
Right, so what is your assumption on this? Because honestly, it ain't getting nowhere. So it's
not getting nowhere because you don't make sense. You don't make sense.
This is my
He's not making. Everybody know in the world that he's not dropping another album. But what I'm saying is,
if anybody here put in the chat, if y'all believe me, y'all think Kendrick dropping another album this year. And when I'm right, we can go back to this and we click this up.
When you're right,
I'm right.
Kendrick is not dropping another album this year. You can quote me on this. Now I mean, cut it up, chop it up. Guarantee he ain't dropping the album this year. That's not Kendrick.
Hey, chat, click me up in here. Make sure y'all take this one. Y'all know, like, damn, that boy right
one the broccoli.
So you click this up. He's coming with that album. Guaranteed.
Now, man, almost dope. Fuck out my side. But anyways, like I say, Drake gonna have to drop next year. Party Next Door. Is he next door or across the fucking country? Like, we don't know where Party Next Door is at. Has anybody had a sighting of Party Next Door?
Yeah, he was on IG a couple times. I've seen him. A couple shows on one of them dudes Toronto shot. He was in a video and stuff. So he's out. He out of nowhere.
Yeah, I'm sure you're right. He gotta make money somewhere.
What you gonna have for it?
Drake. Ain't nobody say he hiding. This is what I'm saying. You know, Drake. You know what I mean, took all. You know what I mean, all of the writers' credit from his supposed to be album and this and that. So I don't know.
He always gave him credit because you look at his credits of his
I'm
album,
sure he gave him credit, but he took credit for basically he's supposed to be part of Next Door's album.
Well, so the songs that I can discuss about that was the Work. That song was supposed to be part of Next Door. Drake liked it, and then part of Next Door ended up writing Rihanna's verse for that shit too. So that was one of them. He had 2 more songs off the View album that was part of Next Door. But, you know, here, you take it, fuck it. Because, you know, he was like, hey, Drake paid me all this bread, give me credit. I mean, so he gets his album due. So, you know, part of him was like, fuck it. Plus, part of Next Door, they said, like you said, he was not that type of artist. He wanted to be out there. He was introvert. Him and Bryson Tiller, they're all that little realm. They do what they do.
Same thing with you said Bryson Tiller. I'm trying to think of another person just like that. You know what I mean? They just, you know what I mean? They just don't want to be in public. You know what I mean? They get the fame, want to fall back. So we think like as Drake, what type of music he didn't come with? Because like I said, now he's pushing 40. So now also too, from now on, I guess gonna hurt him like, yo, him doing music with younger people, especially women, is gonna look crazy because of, you know what I mean, the pedophile line and this. Even though we know that these females are of age, like Sexy Red, whatever, you see Ice Spice don't want to fuck with him. So
what you asking me? What was he going to do? Or
I'd say that from the beginning, what type of music or whatever, how he should come out.
Be him. No change.
Huh?
Just be him. He ain't gotta change. Like, just be him. Like, because what's going back?
Well, be him ain't been too great.
No, he's not being him. You know why he's not being him? Because he's forcing. So what I'm saying, when he come back out of music, make them bangers you always make. Because that's all I need out of you. I don't care to hear about you addressing about
the broccoli. Huh? Oh, my bad.
So why I'm not here? I don't want to hear a whole album addressing the beef the whole time. That's corny.
Yeah,
because that's only making them worse. So why I want to hear something? Give me what you've been doing, because either give me that or just fall back from the music. 1 and 2. I don't want to hear about the beef no more.
Right.
I don't want to hear him make a whole album talking about the beef. I want to hear
right.
That's corny. That's just good.
Because like honestly, I'm kind of tired of it. You know what I mean? Same thing with that Irish, you know what I mean, fighting Irish freestyle, and I'm tired, you know what I mean, people acting like, oh, is he really talking about Drake? It's plain as day, fighting Irish. Where do you think he got that?
Talk about LeBron.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody, oh, he is he really throwing shots at LeBron? Fighting Irish. Put 2 and 2 together. Ain't nobody Irish in this. Drake is Canadian, he is Jewish, he is black. Kendrick is black, he's from Compton. Irish has nothing to do over there. Who has some link with a fighting Irish? We know LeBron's high school team. So people can't put 2 and 2 together. Just wow. You know what I mean? But I don't think he should even drop that freestyle. But you know, people like it. Even people who mostly on Kendrick's side, they like that, which all right, you know what I mean? I think it was all right. The only thing I didn't like I said in the previous podcast, he just kept rhyming the last word. Like, what? The word. What? Then rhyme that word. You know what I mean? That's the only thing I just didn't like about it.
Well, I mean, if you listen to Drake for years, it's always his when he gets to that bag, the lyrical bag, it's always been like that.
But he'll rap within the bar too.
Yeah, but mostly you go to a couple of them, like you go to his bag like a Lord Knows and stuff like that. Them type of songs, that's how he did his flow, just like that. So
yeah,
to me, it was nothing new.
That part was whack. But you know what I mean? And you know what I mean? I hate subliminal people. I'm not always saying, oh, you need to say the person's name within the bar because it just don't rhyme with it. You know what I mean? This and that. But you know, I mean, LeBron know who he's talking about. Everybody know who he's talking about. You know what I mean? No, it just let it be known. Just tell. Now you don't have to make a song. Tell LeBron how you really feel. Tell these people how you really feel. Everybody's against him right now. So you know what? He gotta how Drake should be like. He needs to turn to Thanos. Because really, if Drake gets out his bag, he can run music, which he was doing it already. He didn't need all them people. So like future, wherever next album, wherever he come out with, do it all him. Yeah, have somebody for your hooks or whatever, this and that and shit. You don't need Rick Ross for a feature. Rick needed you. You didn't need Future. Future needed you. Everybody needed a Drake. So what Drake should do, what did Thanos did after was the Infinity War? He went and chilled. He left everything. He went and chilled by himself. He's running the world.
I heard they things, but I never watched the movies. So I don't know.
You never watch it? You need to watch both of them. You know what I mean? It's dope. You know what I mean? It's definitely dope. Especially the last one. Like, you know what I mean? But well, everybody watching though, yo, you got all the stones. Drake has all the stones. Let's keep it real. And I'm not saying on Drake's side, no. I fuck with Kendrick. Of course, I think everybody like more Drake songs, probably. Not my overall opinion. But what I'm saying is Drake can run music if he wants to. He has all the stones. He can go chill in his little cave or whatever. I forgot what Thanos went to in the cave after he whooped everybody's fucking ass. Know what I mean? He went in the cave. Know what I mean? Man, he was dogging everybody. Thanos was dogging everybody and just left. He's like, yo, y'all just bored of me. Know what I mean? He even sacrificed his daughter for that stone. He ain't care. He threw her off the cliff. Yo, give me that stone. Get your ass up on the throne, what Jay said. But anyways, Drake don't need nobody. He can control it himself. Because you know what Drake can do that everybody can't do? Go do another Hotline Bling. Because you know why? Everybody can't do that. And then that's a song that can get played everywhere. And then that's a whole nother genre and this and that you get into. I'm not saying he should do that, but he could do things that everybody can't do. So Drake don't need nobody. He can control music himself. And that's best say for him because he has no culture.
Damn it.
Fuck you,
oh, man. Trying to keep that thing together. It fell off. But like I said, at the end of the day, it's how Drake's gonna be Drake. If he would, like I said, he's got to be him. I don't need him to switch up. he was supposed to take a break, but you know what? He's past that point. He can't take a break now because he's so past the point.
He has to take a break because, it's just gonna be too much for him right now with the Super Bowl and you know what? Tell you the truth, too. I kind of want to take back, even with the tour. Yeah, tour is gonna be whatever, but tour's a tour. You know what I mean? If Drake, like I said, Drake can throw a tour right now, keeping it real, and still sell out.
He's going on tour.
Oh, he is?
Australian tour.
Oh yeah, I did see that. Know what I mean? But then again, Drake probably don't even have to come out with another album. You know what I mean? He can do a tour on, not a tour, but or one of them city or wherever in Australia. Have Amazon do a, live thing on it. Boom. He could boom like that. You know what I mean? Drake can always come back. For him to have great music again, I don't know. Drake and great music haven't went coincide in a long time. What do you think Drake can do to come back from all this?
All I say is, like I've been saying, just make the music he been making. He's all right.
Even all the songs like Too Sexy and all this and that. It did numbers just because it was Drake. You know what I mean?
Just do that. That's all you gotta do shit like that. You don't gotta. I don't want to hear Just the Beef no more, nothing like that, because all that shit boring now. Because We know he
Yeah.
lost. He's never gonna admit he lost. So what we gonna do? Like I said, right now Drake heard every point every man in the whole United States and Canada, maybe across the world. Everybody made every point possible for him to either reconsider, admit his loss, or whatever. He heard everything. So like everything people say now,
Yeah.
there's nothing new under the sun he didn't hear.
Right.
So you know what I mean? That's why now we're still speaking on this because now Super Bowl coming up. They got Bo got tours coming. So now he's stuck listening to a whole another, you know what I'm saying, dealing with that again. So
Yeah, but like I said, point in time, they gotta let the beef go. Beef gotta be over at some point, and they gotta both stop talking about it. You know what I mean? But they're gonna throw a jab here and there. That's just how it goes. I mean, they did it throughout the years, but at the same time too, I think like Drake, like he can come with a little something here and there because honestly, we know Caleb is gonna drop an album soon, and Drake is gonna be on it. So, and I see Caleb probably gonna drop something this year because it's been a while since Caleb dropped. When the last time he dropped? 2023 or 22?
2022.
Caleb
I'm
is
at
called
21 with the
right.
Jay-Z.
That was I think it was. Oh damn, that was 2021.
What's it called? Not God's plan. God did.
God said.
God did.
I mean, God did, as God said. Damn, it been that long.
Yeah, because 2022 they did the Grammys.
All right, yeah. So all right. So Caleb is coming. So Drake, Drake is gonna be on that. New Drake verse coming. Incoming Drake verse, got new Drake verse. And then, you know what I mean? So he got Caleb, and Caleb was gonna fuck with Drake. I don't give a fuck about what Rick Ross feel and this and that. He know it's going to happen. You know what I mean? Thug is out, and he, Thug still mess with Drake. So he still got Thugger. And actually, tell you the truth, I'm pretty sure Future and Drake got cool again. I don't know how cool.
That was false.
Yeah,
that's false.
But like I said, Drake don't need nobody.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, we're getting to the point where everything is the same, to where Drake's not getting a resolution. He just need to go and just be him, just make your hits. But I don't know what's going to happen now because he would have a lot of misses all last year. So the argument is like, oh, he's
never had mad misses. And oh no, my bad. I went cutting guy. I'm being like Vlad.
He basically everything he dropped, like, all right, he might sold the most albums and streamed the most, but it's old shit.
Right.
The most time he streamed because his fans are trying to make sure that he stays on top.
Yeah.
But anything new he did, he got everything he dropped, he got nothing platinum. And no recent song he put out this year went platinum. Even the song he dropped with the Carcadian Rhythm and stuff like that, whatever. None of that did platinum. If it did, I ain't see it. I'm pretty sure the way Drake fans are, they didn't put it out there.
I didn't even listen to the 2.2 whatever gigabyte joint. I ain't even listen to nothing.
100 gigs. So basically,
100 gigs. All right.
That was more him, basically, probably his old catalog videos.
Yeah, I know it's old stuff and stuff, but I ain't even give a listen. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Just, so basically, just him, just old studio sessions and stuff like that. So it's a website. Right. So basically, just like what J. Cole did. So now what the dudes are doing, they're making websites.
Yeah.
Excuse me. They're making websites for people go on there so they can monetize better.
Right.
So.
Yeah. So I don't, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? The lawsuit's going to dictate a lot. So, you know what I mean? How the record label is going to feel, how he's going to feel, his new deal. You know what I mean? So, all that's going to come to play. Kendrick, you know what I mean? Of course, you know what I mean? They said they didn't use no bots. I'm sure they use bots somewhere. We know Drake used, you know what I mean? They use bots for Drake. So, at the end of the day this lawsuit is going to be just dumb. It can kill the industry in a way. You know what I mean? And that's why I ain't going to fulfill fully this. this little lawsuit is not gonna last long at all.
If he wins, it will change the industry. I doubt he wins, so I really don't see it going nowhere. But the way it kills the industry if he wins it. And I doubt he wins the lawsuit. So,
right, it's too big of a machine to even.
So now this is why I use Kendrick. He used Kendrick's name. He know he lost the battle, but he's feel the best chance he has is by him using all the shit Kendrick said about him. Change schools and all that stuff. So that was his best.
Best thing. But also too, if he added Kendrick in the lawsuit, Kendrick has. Now I mean, Kendrick can counter sue him. That's why he wasn't suing. That's why he wasn't suing Kendrick as a smart way, because hey, you said this and that about me in this song, so I'm counter suing off of you, what you're doing. So since he ain't suing Kendrick, that can't happen. So it's all one way within Drake's lane.
Yeah, so,
which is smart. It's smart as hell. Even though I don't like this shit, but it's smart as hell. Don't add Kendrick to the lawsuit because he can counter sue you.
Yeah, so I mean, like I said, they got a lot to figure out this year. I mean, to me, Drake's dealing with that. Kendrick they both got tours, I should say. So
yeah,
it's
funny. It's funny. Like, all right, everybody, you know what I mean? There was saying something about Drake and this and that. Kind of got quiet, like, you know, Rick Ross, you know what I mean, got quiet and stuff, you know what I mean. But he did it. He put a little dent in it with the BBLs. He definitely did his thing, you know what I mean. But like, you know, for the future, like, you know, Rick Ross, his fame is not gonna be seen again in music unless he's doing his old stuff or, you know what I mean, whatever. You know, Future, musically, I don't really see where he's at. I mean, they try to give him too much praise on that last album, but we all know it's because of Kendrick. I mean, take that song off of her, and it's just a regular Future album that he drops how many a year, and who cares?
Yeah, so I mean, you got a lot of Future stands. To me, I always tell everybody this way. I think his critical point where, he did number one, whatever, but he's not doing numbers. To me, he messed up when he dropped Dirty Sprite 2, but he dropped another album. He just kept putting on too much music.
He need to drop another album. He let that motherfucker breathe. He did like 8 videos for Dirty Sprite 2. What you talking about?
He dropped another album in December with Wicked. That was the album he had Wicked on. So when he dropped that, I was like, nah, you gotta let Dirty Sprite 2 breathe for the whole year. So that's what Jermaine Dupri was saying on a Breakfast Club interview, like, yo, Future dropped too much music and he fizzed himself out. And that's basically what he did, because now, what's he really like? He got his stands, but other than that, he's not, you know what I mean? Like a Mask Off, think of that album. Yeah, no other single popped off in the album. Yeah, especially at that Mask Off. What did he do since then? Drake features. I mean, that's how he went up.
I see Brielle. I don't know what it's saying. She want to be invited as a guest. Brielle, if you want to get invited as a guest, I'll hit the invite. I don't know, it just randomly pop up like that or whatever. But go ahead, my bad.
So with Future, like I said, when he dropped like that, and his era just didn't work out.
Yeah.
Because like he's not and like I said, he did with Dirty Sprite 2, he spoke with that. For real, he had an album that was good for a whole year.
Yeah.
And some. But he went and dropped something else, he just fucked everything up. And to me, I just don't hearing him anymore. It's like, nah, bro, I don't care what your stand say. Everybody lying to you.
Right.
The number shows. If you really pop like that, you're gonna do double, triple platinum everything you drop.
Right.
You're not doing like the singles going platinum. I don't count for you no more.
Yeah. See, I got an argument with somebody the other day, right? You know what I mean? The group on Facebook and join, you know what I mean? Beats, Rhymes, and Lounge. You know what I mean? Y'all got, you know what I mean? Time, whatever, you know what I mean? Join Beats, Rhymes, and Lounge on Facebook. You know what I mean? That's one of my favorite groups. But anyways, the person's like, oh, you know what I mean? Kendrick need that song for that song to go platinum. I'm like, what are you talking about? What song? I already knew what they was getting at. And it was like, oh, no, I mean, not like us and this and that, woo, 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 woo. I'm like, the song's not even on the album. What are you talking about? Looking dumb. You know what I mean? And, you know, of course, they didn't spawn back and stuff. You know what I mean? But that's how you get a lot of people. Like, they know all these stands don't do their, you know what I mean, research and this and that, be saying anything and stuff. But, yeah, but, I don't think Drake should do an album with Party Next Door, but then again, he needs to because he needs to do something with somebody from his area. You know what I mean? Think about it. He did all these music collab albums with people from Atlanta and this and that and stuff. He needs to bring the artists back from out his way, like Party Next Door and Week, all that. That was back 10 years ago. You know what I mean? He needed to bring his culture out there. Back out there so people, you know what I mean, gives credit for, you know what I mean, for the culture of Toronto. You know what I mean? So it'd been dope if him and Tory Lanez did something. But you know, Tory's gone.
We had a chance to before, but at the time Drake couldn't because he was the hottest thing out, and sometimes you just can't reach back. Well, what he was doing, he couldn't reach back to break somebody that was under you.
Yeah.
So, but that's what it is with the Drake thing, man. So it's like he heard every little take possible in the world. We'll see if he changes. I don't see him changing too much, but if he does, all you gotta do to me is just make a hit song.
Yeah, it only takes one hit. I mean, we see Chris Brown did that with Deuces.
Yeah, so this is a hit song. He'll be there. So, but it's like, all right, once for all. I mean, we need, you know, so I can't wait till Super Bowl comes. Well, I kind of don't because they're going to bring up this argument again about Drake and Kendrick and this.
Yeah.
Everybody back to who won the beef. All right, you know, I mean, we got, like Jay-Z said, man, we got to get past Neil and we got to get past this beef, man, because it's fucking.
Yeah, because it's getting old. It's getting old.
Older than this beyond old.
Yeah.
Kendrick dropped that song last February, March.
We said?
I said Kendrick dropped that Like That verse.
Yeah, back in like March.
Like, come on, like so it's played out, and I don't know, just played out, man. It's just,
yeah.
We are still talking about this shit because you know what I mean. This nigga Drake won't let it go.
Yeah, he won't let it go. Know what I mean? But I want to hear, you know what I mean, you know, Gen X, you know what I mean, you know, we went through and this and that. So no, I'm trying to hear something else dope. You know what I mean? Someone come out, you know what I mean, drop something dope. I'm trying to hear something new. You know what I mean? Like, even if it's Drake, like, you know what I mean? Yo, all right, we're in the winter time. So Drake, once the weather break, drop something. You know what I mean? It takes one song, get people start dancing again. Something. You know what I mean? You know, so drop the lawsuit. It is what it is. You know what I mean?
Well, he's not gonna drop that because
what's up, James? Don't ever get played out. What you mean by that? But nah, go ahead.
At the end of the day, it just makes it like hip hop's like, yo,
I just peed and pooped, so now it felt like Drake. K Dot never get played out. Oh, okay. I mean, I just want to go on this comment, you know what I mean? Never get played out, K Dot, you know what I mean? K Dot, he know what he doing and stuff, you know what I mean? That's why he don't saturate music, you know what I mean? He put music out there and let it manifest and stuff. So, you know what I mean? He's always great with that. Go ahead.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's just 2025. They got tours. They should move on for that. But Drake can't drop the lawsuit because he had to use Kendrick because he know that's his last hope of anything. Yeah. So he had to use Kendrick's name. If he didn't use Kendrick's name, that's why he pulled away a petition because he was gonna win that petition.
Nah, he pulled. I mean, I think he pulled a petition because it's like, all right, you already know what you know, so what's the point of having it?
Because he thought Universal was gonna back down, and
that's true too. He thought it's kind of going in a way bullying them, doing that. Yeah. You're right.
And they was like, nah, no.
Yeah.
So what's next? And it was like, what's next? So when they was like, what's next? I was like, all right, fuck it. I know you helped this nigga out allegedly
Yeah,
to boost up his songs with streams and all that. So I'm gonna hit y'all with that. Y'all
right.
boost up this man's song when he said I was a pedophile. I have no pedophilia cases. You know what I mean? All that stuff. So
I think at the end of the day, Prime Drake is gone. It is crazy. It's crazy. K. Dot got back in his prime again. He got his prime because don't get me wrong, you know, his last album, like I said, I'm not saying in the past, it's a great album because sometimes you gotta make an album for you. And that's what he did. He made an album for himself. That's why when the album was released, he was in Africa. You know, any artist in the world, when they drop an album, they're out promoting it, especially the release date. Release date, Kendrick, he's in Africa. You know what I mean? He made an album for himself and put it out there. So what I'm saying with Drake, he has to, I don't know, put more of himself into the music, I guess, turn to an artist. But then again, that's never Drake.
no, at the end of the day,
You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? That's like saying Gucci Mane need to do a, you know what I mean, a serious song. You know what I mean? That's not going to happen. You know what I mean? So, Prime Drake is not going to come back. I think Prime Drake is gone. And he'll never have that back. Prime Drake, I don't know when last time Prime Drake. Honestly, I want to say views. I mean, yeah, he made hit songs after that because, you know, whatever, anything can make a fucking hit now. You know what I mean? Drake put his name on it, whatever, boom, it's a hit because it goes number one on Spotify, woo, 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 woo. But at the end of the day, when he made good quality music, especially when he was under Cash Money. Know what I mean? Life after Cash Money haven't been looking too good.
I mean, shit. He had 2 more albums after that, but at the end of the day, it boils down to this. This is what needs to happen. And I'm gonna say why hip hop music as right now is a standstill because it's all we get to talk about. So this is bad.
Oh, yeah, my bad. I want to cut in like Vlad.
This is bad. It's like, yo, this all we're talking about, the same stupid ass beef.
Right.
And this nigga, it keeps getting brought up because he wants to drop the lawsuit. Kendrick can help you. He run the Super Bowl. So, but Kendrick dropped the album where, yeah, we still remember the beef, but now people are celebrating his album songs. They're not even caring about Not Like Us.
Right, right.
We're celebrating Squad Blow and songs like that. And True, I didn't see True. Yeah, with the song with SZA, that's number 3 on the charts this week on the Hot 100. So it's like, yeah, we're past that. People listen to the album now, to the music. We're past it. We don't even want that.
I ain't gonna lie, you know what I mean? With them type of artists, I need to see, like, you know what I mean, say like Drake or Kendrick, yo, bring some people, like, you know what I mean, bring some people up, like, just sometimes we need, you know what I mean, like, yo, I just wish, I know he ain't with DTE no more, but I like to see him, like, you know what I mean, yo, throw Schoolboy Q on something, or, you know what I mean, with Drake, like, yo, you know, like I said, put Party Next Door in a feature on a song, like a big song or something like that. Like, you know what I mean? Then we still got J. Cole, but here's the thing I just, in a way, don't like. We're still talking about these 3 rappers since basically 2010. So we need someone that even come in and really do it. Now, we had artists, this and that, but it kind of failed. So we had like, Big Crit. We know he's a dope artist and this and that. Didn't fulfill. You know what I mean? Meek Mill. He was there with it. Yeah, you know what I mean? When he got that big push, you know what I mean? This and that, he failed. You know, Tory Lanez, he was there. We know why.
Tory Lanez failed. Number-wise, he didn't get up there with Meek Mill.
You're right. In a way.
Number-wise, so we're going on numbers now. Now, Meek Mill was there because ain't nobody, especially Meek Mill Cowboy.
Well, he did 100-something thousand.
No, 225 first week. So that one album where with Nicki Minaj. He
Okay.
did 225 the first week. And that was great for him. So we almost thought street music was back until he said what he said about Drake. And that fucked his career up.
Twitter fingers.
So
No, but
at the end of the day,
man, I was riding for Meek. I ain't gonna lie. Not saying Meek, you know what I mean, anything with that beef. Nah, like, yo, Meek was just dropping them hits. Woo, 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 woo. Like, yo, you know what I mean? Like, man, Meek was on a roll, like all them hot songs, and then he had to say something about Drake.
and
Like,
at the end of
just end it. Like, bro, what is you doing? Yeah, you got, yo, everybody's on your, like, yo, listen to your album. The album was dope. Then you had to say something about Drake and just messed up your.
so
Twitter.
I mean, the reason why I've been J. Cole, Kendrick, and Drake is because never before in the history of rap, we had three rappers that different styles, different ways of expressing their artistic ways.
Yeah.
Held down the whole culture like that.
And you know, it's kind of messed up now. Now thinking about it after all these years and this and that. So, you know, Meek and Drake was always, you know what I mean, this and that, because they came up in the same, you know, era, whatever, and stuff. So once Meek not failed, but, you know, lost the beef from this and that and stuff, Rick Ross came in and swooped in. So it's like, damn, that's your boss doing songs with your enemy, and now they're making hits now. I never thought of that. Like, yo, your boss is making hits with your enemy. Like, you know what I mean? That's crazy.
I mean, it was funny because Rick Ross he was around, of course, before Meek joined.
Yeah, but still, like, you know what I mean? This is your artist, you know what I mean? And, you know, but hey, at the end of the day, like I said, Drake is Thanos. He runs music. And it was like, Rick Ross, get down, lay down. He knew that he needed Drake, boom. Because, don't get me wrong, they make good music. Also, too, with him and Meek Mill. But it's just like, yo, Meek, why you want to beef with him talking about, you know what I mean? He don't write his own music. Like, bro, why? What made you say that for? And he's dating, like, you're dating his label mate. And, you know, Nicki's looking like, yo, what are you doing that for? You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, you know, that's the past. That's the last decade. But, you know, for the future on, I think, you know what I mean, I don't know where Drake's gonna be at, this and that and stuff. You gonna go to the dance hall? I mean, you might as well go down with Bad Bunny, go down to Mexico, you know what I mean? And hey, start doing some, you know what I mean, some of that music and stuff, you know what I mean? You know, that's hitting right now. You know, Bad Bunny just dropped a new album, you know what I mean, the past week and stuff, you know what I mean? A lot of people said lit. So, hey, you know what I mean, do more music with him, you know what I mean, with him or whatever. You know what I mean? Afro sound music, you know what I mean? Whatever. Go that route, whatever. I mean, Drake can go anywhere. Like, honestly, he adapts at anything. That's what he was always great at, adapting to everything.
Yeah, but it's gonna take more than that because, like I said, at the end of the day, I think he just need to be him and make a song that's really him. So basically, he has to do. Honestly, he probably has to do this. I'm gonna take back what I said earlier. He probably has to make a song that once and for all. But after you get that song out, go back to being you.
Yeah.
Because you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, I'm like, yo, we can't.
Hey, everybody in the chat, YouTube, IG, Twitch, TikTok, yo, what's the best version of Drake? Say what album. You know what I mean? The best version of Drake. What is the best version of Drake? Because we're trying to see, like, I'm trying to see, you know, I ain't the biggest Drake artist. I mean, biggest Drake fan, this and that and stuff. But I just want to see what people want to see him go back to. Because honestly, everybody always talk about they want the old Kanye. All right, we want the old Drake, right? Know what I mean? Kendrick, he just keep reinventing himself. He just always dope. Know what I mean? So, yeah, I mean, so Kendrick always do this stuff. So what is the best version of Drake that we want to say we want that old Drake back? But nah, go ahead.
Nah, like I said, I mean, to me, well, most people enjoy Drake. I enjoyed the shit. Hell, from his first mixtape to Views, I rock with him the whole way.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Yo, that Views, I can say a lot of tracks off of that. And that was a great summer. Summer 16. Controller. And that was dope. That album was a vibe. That album was a vibe. You know what I mean? It just wow.
So you gotta fight for it.
Especially being in the clubs, you know, that's the club era. You know what I mean? People that was actually out moving in this and that and stuff, you know what I mean? But
yeah.
all right.
So far gone into Views. That's the era of Drake I like. That's 09.
Yeah. You know what? I never listened to that album. So Far Gone. I never listened to an album. Like honestly, I only listened to. Know what I mean? I only listened to 2 albums. Hold on, I gotta. Hold on. I gotta do this on TikTok. When you're on so long, you gotta. All right. But now, I mean, Miles wrap it up and stuff. Know what I mean? You know,
we coming back. We coming back tomorrow. Though we gonna definitely hit
we're coming back. You know what I mean? We always stay on topic, so we're always on her. Listen, man, y'all comment. You know what I mean? If y'all even want to, if anybody want to join on, just comment or say invite, whatever. You know what I mean? We're on Twitch, we're on YouTube Live, we're on IG Live, we're on TikTok Live. Y'all want to come in and join in? You know what I mean? Say something, y'all get in. You know what I mean? This is what we do. This is what we do. You know what I mean? Even, you know, we want to jump on a different subject, wherever y'all got. You know what I mean? We can jump on that too. So, you know what I mean? We offer her, you know what I mean? Back on tomorrow.
Peace.
All right.